So what do you think, Max? It is a really help to improve our communication skill and our English language to reading book.
So, reading stories in general, Shahid, can be of great help in improving your conversational English.
Hello, hi, ma'am.
Hello, hi Shahid. How are you today?
It's good, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. How was your day?
What did you say, ma'am? Sorry.
I'm asking, how was your day?
My day was good, ma'am. Today, yeah. Today
Hmm.
I have been learning something. You can say, yeah.
That's
So
lovely.
that
Shahid, this is the first time that I'm having a session with you, right?
yes, ma'am. This is our first conversation. You are right, ma'am.
Lovely. So, would you like to introduce yourself before we start?
Yeah. Why not, ma'am? So this is Shahid, ma'am, and I'm belong to Jharkhand, and
Hmm.
I like to play cricket, and as well as I like to talk stranger, and I run my YouTube channel. This is all about my introduction.
That's lovely. You were saying you like to talk to strangers.
Yes, I like to talk to stranger people. Yeah.
So, we'll say strangers, okay? We use an S there. It's plural, right? To multiple people,
Strangers. Okay.
okay?
Okay. Yes, strangers. Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Correct. So you like to talk to strangers. That's interesting. Even I like talking to strangers. It's always a new perspective.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Do you want to hear a little bit about me?
Yeah, please, ma'am. If you want to say something, miss, if you want to introduce yourself, so please.
Sure. So right now I am in Ranchi, your state. I love to read, and I'm an English literature student. And I was just reading a book, so I'm really phased
Okay.
into that story.
Okay. You are really you are very near to my home. I
Oh,
think
that's
around.
so.
Yeah, I'm from Jamshedpur. I think you have heard.
Oh, I've heard
You
about
might
the
have
place.
you have visit there. Have you visit
Yeah,
Jamshedpur?
I haven't visited, but I've heard about the place.
Okay, you haven't gone there. Okay, you should
No.
visit there, ma'am, because that is a beautiful city.
Mhm.
You should visit there.
Definitely. I haven't been
Yes.
outside my house. So we've come to Ranchi because my dad got posted here, but he's gotten posted out. So he'll be leaving pretty soon. So I've not been here long. I was here for almost a year. So it's almost
Okay,
the
okay.
if I do find time, I'll definitely visit if it's that
Yes,
beautiful for
yes.
sure.
You're most welcome. Yeah, ma'am. Okay, that's
So my
nice.
hobby is reading, as I told you. I love to read
Okay,
anything
you
and
like to.
everything. Yes.
Okay,
I
nice.
sit all day and I mostly read. You can call me a bookworm in that sense.
Okay, that's nice. But
So
I'm
did you? Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
Please, no. Please go ahead, ma'am. What did you say?
Have you seen the topic that we have for today?
Yeah, today I have seen that topic. That topic about I think childhood something some question about child memories and not child memories. I think uh,
Funny.
uh
It shows funny instances to me.
yeah,
Is
it's kind of
right?
funny. Yeah,
Recalling a funny incident. That's what the topic
funny
is for me.
incident.
Is that for you?
That
That's the same for you too, right? Okay, lovely.
yeah.
Yeah, you were saying something.
No. I was just saying to that topic means yeah that topic about if you means means do you want to share any still you share your story that any funny story with your friend. So this kind of
Yes.
story. This is kind of topic today. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, have any funny things happened to you recently or in your childhood that you'd like to share?
Okay. Any funny moment. Okay.
Anything
So
funny that comes to mind?
could you elaborate first, ma'am? Do you have any funny moment recently?
So,
Have you got it?
yeah, I had quite a funny incident today. So I have four dogs, and one of my dogs, she's really clumsy. Okay, so she keeps falling all the time. So today, she was running so fast. She wanted to turn. Okay, so she wanted to turn. She couldn't turn. So she slipped, and she slid. She slid across the
Okay.
floor, and she
Okay.
just And she was so tired of running that she just sat there for 15 minutes. She didn't move. So she fell and she kept
Oh,
sitting there, all of us were looking and laughing. She's really cute.
okay, that is
So, do you know
nice.
the meaning of the word clumsy, a word that I just used?
Kamji. I have heard it kamji, but I forgot that meaning of word. Kamji means uh, yeah, kamji. Okay, okay, I can see.
Hmm. So, clumsy is essentially anybody anybody, mostly described for people who drops a lot of things and falls very easily. All right.
Okay,
So I am very clumsy. That means I can very easily trip. It's not very, it's very common for me to fall.
okay,
Essentially that. All right. So my dog, she is extremely, dogs are supposed to be all fit and they never fall, but my dog is extremely clumsy. She keeps falling all the time.
okay.
All right. Do you have any funny incident like this that happened with you recently?
No, I didn't remember, but now any funny moment happened with me means recently.
Hmm.
Uh, I didn't remember, but yeah, in my childhood memory, if you want to say, so yeah, I was disappeared in my in the park. So I have remembered that story. Yes, ma'am.
You, okay, you had disappeared, as in you got lost.
Yes, I got lost when I was child.
Oh
Yes,
my
ma'am.
God.
But
Okay, so sorry, just one grammatical error. I want to make it before you move ahead. Is that okay?
yeah, no problem. Go ahead, ma'am.
Right? So we don't say I was disappeared. So to disappear, that means you vanish, you become invisible. But you got
Okay.
lost, right? So you'll say
Yes.
I got lost. Or
Okay.
that is how you'll structure that sentence. And the sentence that you made just before that, I didn't remember, I don't remember. See, didn't becomes future, right? We are talking about the past. Didn't is
Yes. Yes.
mostly used in present and future. So we'll say I don't remember. Or another word that you can replace with that is I'm unable to remember. When you're able to do something, that means I'm able to do it, right? You can do it right now. Unable to do something, so that removes the tenses part only from the sentence. So there's no confusion. I'm unable to
Okay.
remember. Okay?
Mm. I
All right.
said to you, ma'am, I didn't remember. No, I said to you what I said. I forgot.
You said I didn't remember.
I didn't remember. Yeah. So I didn't
Yeah.
remember. If I say so, it is a wrong sentence.
It's incorrect because you're talking about your past, right? So didn't won't come here. All right?
Okay.
I don't remember now. Don't will come. Okay?
Okay.
All
No,
right.
just you said to me, ma'am, do you have any funny moment recently? So I said to you, no, I didn't remember. So it is wrong sentence.
Yes, it's wrong because don't will come here solely because it is you don't remember something that happened to you in the past.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And the
Got it.
reason why I am asking it is as do you remember is because I'm asking you presently. Do you remember right?
Yes.
But I don't remember from the past. That's why don't
Yes.
will come. Okay?
Yes. True. Now I got it. Means if I said to you, I didn't remember. So it means I'm talking about past, right?
If
I
you
didn't.
use didn't, that means you're not talking about past. That's why it's incorrect. If you say don't, if I don't remember, that means you'll be referring to your past.
Okay. I don't
Hmm?
remember. Okay. Got it.
I
I
don't
don't
remember.
remember. Okay.
All right. If you're okay, I'll give you one example. If you're using past continuous, for
Mm-hmm.
example, I didn't remember while I was coming here that I had to carry a notebook for you.
Hmm.
It's past continuous. I didn't remember in the past, and now I'm facing the consequences. The sentence is continuing from past to present. That time didn't is perfect. That's a good usage there. But if I'm
Okay.
talking about something that has already happened, that it has finished in the past,
Okay.
that's when it won't be okay. That won't be appropriate there.
All right, ma'am.
Does it
Got it.
make sense now? Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. So if suppose that something I don't remember, so I can't say I didn't remember any past incident. So I
Yeah.
can say instead of I didn't say, I can say I don't remember.
Yes,
Right?
exactly. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you're unable to remember. That's why I suggested unable because it removes that entire tense factor. I'm unable to remember.
Oh, I'm able to
Okay.
remember. I'm unable to remember, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm unable to
Okay.
remember
So you remove grammar structure. That's great, ma'am.
All
I'm
right,
unable
makes
to.
it easier, makes it simpler. All right, so you're unable to remember anything right now. Do you remember anything that happened to your friends, like or something that you saw in a TV series that you found, really, really funny?
No, 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 no. Maybe I have seen it, but I I'm unable to describe.
Perfect. See, unable
Yeah,
fits in everywhere.
that's good. I can use, and I'm using in my conversation, so that it will good for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, we can skip through that. We can talk about something else. Tell me this. Do you like reading stories or watching stories in English?
No, I'm so poor to read. So nowadays,
Mhm.
I have one book only. The so sometimes because I've been learning English, that's why I read one book. That book name is uh, Half Girlfriend Man.
Chetan Bhagat? Okay. I have no offense towards Chetan Bhagat. It's just so many people read him. I'm almost amazed. Anytime I ask someone, they've almost always read Chetan Bhagat. What I'm going to do is, I am going to suggest a few short stories to you, okay? So if you're somebody who's new to reading, sorry, you were
No,
saying?
man.
No,
You want to suggest me any book?
not a book. It's a short story. So in a short story, there are barely 3 pages. That's the whole
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
Mhm.
you are saying right, but yeah, I downloaded some means a small story, but
Mhm.
when I read, so I feel not good. I'm feeling boring. I'm feel bored.
Okay.
I feel bored. Yeah.
Do you want me to suggest you an interesting story, or do you not like reading at all?
No, I don't like reading, man. I'm no, that book. I'm one time I have finished only one time, and second time again I have been reading this book because of
You're
my
reading it for the
learning.
second time?
Yeah, because of my improve my English, I can
Mhm.
improve my English language. I will improve my English language. That's why I'm reading this book
Mhm.
again
You
second
know,
time.
that's,
Yeah.
it's a lovely thing. It's great that you're reading it for the second time. I hope you're enjoying it. Personally, I've never been a Chetan Bhagat fan. No offense to Chetan Bhagat. I find so many Indian authors bring out more issues in our society than just a story, and I enjoy that.
Yes. Yes. So what do you think, Max? It is a really help to improve our communication skill and our English language to reading book.
So, reading stories in general, Shahid, can be of great help in improving your conversational English. Why so? Because when an author is writing, they give a very clear sense of tenses. If that person is talking about past, they will consistently be in past. And that can help you identify a lot of verbs and the forms that you need to use when you're using past tense sentences. And the best part about it is you don't have to look at it as a grammar exercise. You read it for fun and it gets instilled in your brain. So your
Yes.
brain learns how to talk about, because I never learned a lot of grammar in Hindi, but I never make tenses mistakes in, let's say, Hindi. You know,
Okay.
I never confuse bhutkal bhavishya because I know what it is, right?
Okay.
So that's how it gets. It sort of becomes a normal feel. That's why I promote reading. That's the only
Yes. Yes.
reason. There's nothing great about it.
That's why I'm increase my power of my reading. So I
Hmm.
try my best, and I sometimes I started to reading, but 2 days and 3 days only I read. Then after I feel bored. Then after I I don't read. Then after. Then again, I think no, Shahid, you can read because you want to improve your English language. So you can read because you want to uh, means I mean to say you need to improve your you need to improve your English. So you should learn. You should reading. you should read book because there is a full skill to improve English language. You know very well, ma'am. Reading
Mhm.
and writing and speaking and listening. So
Definitely.
so that so that's why I'm focusing about reading also. So
Mhm. You see, Shahid, I love your commitment. I love your dedication. And that's something even I struggle with. More often than not, every person feels like they get bored. So rather than saying feel bored, we'll say get bored. Okay? Because
okay,
feeling bored, being bored is not a feeling, it's more like a state of mind. So you don't
okay,
feel bored, you say you get bored. I get bored really easily.
okay. I
Or I
get
get
bored
bored while reading books. All right?
by
Cool.
reading book. Okay, got it.
Okay, but I trust me, I promise you. Try reading. I'm gonna give you one short story only. Okay, try it
Okay,
out.
okay, you can.
Read it one paragraph. If you don't like it, you can stop. Okay, it's
Okay, no
called
problem.
A
I can.
Telltale Heart. Okay, and it's by Edgar Allan Poe. It's a murder thriller, okay, just as an introduction. So it won't bore you at all. It can scare you, but you won't find it boring for sure. And I've enjoyed it a lot myself. So you can try it out. If you don't like it, you can obviously leave it and go back to Half Girlfriend. Have you seen the movie?
No, ma'am. Actually, I'm just reading purpose. I'm reading because I have seen that movie. So when I read that book, so I recognize that
You
scene.
can
I
picture
that
the movie. Yeah,
that
yeah.
picture. That's why I have chosen this book. Yes.
We won't say chosen, we'll say chosen. That's why I've chosen
Yeah,
this book.
chosen. Yeah, that's why I have
Okay?
chosen that form, right, ma'am? Okay.
Chosen, chosen,
Chosen.
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 Cho. Yes, chosen. Perfect.
Chosen. Okay. Yes.
Chosen. Yes. That's why I've chosen this book. Makes sense. That's what I love about reading. It takes you to like a far off land and you can have your whole world. Like this book that I'm reading right now, the girl that I'm reading about, she's horse riding in mountains. And there's like a
Okay.
small river that's flowing by. It's a beautiful scene. Like I feel like I'm almost there with her,
Okay.
And that's why I love to read. It's
Yeah,
enjoyable.
I can see behind you some book available. Yes.
Yeah. These
Yeah,
are the books. So
you have lots
yeah.
of book, man. I have only one book.
These are books that I've bought this year. Like this is the only the books that I bought here after I came to Ranchi. The rest of my books, I have a library full of them. They are back at my place.
Okay.
Yep. But I love collecting books. Trust me, it's a guilty pleasure. You know what a
Okay.
guilty pleasure is?
Guilty pleasure is. Yeah, what does mean, man?
So a guilty pleasure is something that you do for your own sake, for fun. For example, if you like buying, let's say you're wearing a sports sort of a t-shirt, right? So if you like buying a lot of sports t-shirt, even when you
Mhm.
have enough that can get you by, that's a guilty pleasure. So it's something that you're slightly guilty about, but you obtain a lot of pleasure, which means